Hello everyone and welcome back to the next episode of Stellaris with the Roman Empire, where we're kind of in a very big war with the majority of the rest of the galaxy over a very small bit of land. The Bebekians here, we're trying to get them to switch federations, but realistically that's not what we're really trying to do. Essentially, the war, if we lose, the war goals aren't too bad. If we lose against these guys here, if we surrender, all we do is the Bebekians have their secret fealty to be cancelled. But it does allow for me to take some land claims up here, and also I believe I'm in the process of training a world cracker, and the Lipians are still very much winning by quite some way. A lot of that is to do with their economic strength, as well as their technology and such things. So we may want to go around and crack some worlds. But at the same time, we also have a situation log of the ghost signal, and I believe this is one of the final crises, kind of one of the final crises that show up across the galaxy. I just cannot remember which one, because it's been a long time since I got to this stage of a Stellaris campaign. So we'll have to see what turns up, but probably won't be very good, whatever it is. I also need to go to the Senate, as Ala Hostilia has died. We need to get a new one. So, who's going to be best for this? We probably want someone who's already fairly well... basically someone who's already good at their job. Let's go for... we want someone who's going to get upgraded quickly. So we'll go for Vibia Munitinia here, that's fine. 3 priorities: planning, production, prosperity. Sounds good. Just having a look, make sure there's nothing major here. Fine. Let's get time ticking along as our war continues. We also need to upgrade Vibia. We want something just going to help with just getting more experience quickly. And then we'll go for a celebrity, although I don't think they'll become a governor, so it probably won't matter as much. Right, we've got a spare bit of influence. I'm wondering if there's anywhere else we want to try claim. We're trying to claim bits further along, and it costs us so much influence. It's almost not really worth it to some extent. I wouldn't mind claiming these bits up here. The Soster's not very useful though. We could claim Gothra in time, that wouldn't be a bad thing. Also, the Chims. We're trying to make friends with them because we would like to offer them
stationary asset engaged.
Subjugation. But for that, we're going to need to be a little bit friendly with them. But by the time we're at peace and they're at peace, that should be fine. But I'd rather they join us
Fragments dissected.
than join the Halo Partnership. Looks like there's a bit of a potential fight going on down here between the Nutans and others. I wouldn't mind if our allies also gain some land in the area. That wouldn't be a bad thing at all. We've claimed all the bits we want to from Covenant Mathonis. I probably do want to try claim this bit of land here. Just so it looks nice. So I will send someone over there to deal with that. How strong is this place? 24. We'll send them both over just to ensure that that comes onto our side. So let's keep an eye on some of our worlds. Some of them probably need a bit of...
asset engaged.
some of them might need a bit of help. But that's fine, they're all going up anyway. We are max on food, so we'll sell some of that. Excellent. We're still doing okay in terms of our resources for the time being. Okay, we're going in here, but we should be able to take this base down, which is fine. We do need to have a look here at Malgigil. How many armies have you got here? 278. Fine, we can We can send someone over there pretty quickly if entropy is more. That's fine. It's going to take a while before we're able to settle status quo, but I certainly wouldn't mind doing so. We are technically losing this, but I don't necessarily mind. Because as I said, I'm more here for a white piece than anything else. The Science Nexus Central Hub is now in place, equipped with a state-of-the-art singularity reactor. Our engineers are preparing to add the next most challenging segment of the facility, the 4 research wings. They'll be fitted with pioneering technology, able to withstand everything from violent heat to intense pressure waves and alien pathogens. They also provide housing for many researchers. We've come a long way, absolutely. Might be a little bit late, but it's going to give us a bunch of stuff. Let's keep going, because we've now got only 80 years left of this campaign. We're going to need to ramp up our science production as best as possible. So the more science we can get out of our Science Nexus hub, the better. And it also increases our research speed as well. It's going to take a long time to upgrade, but that's fine.
Successful.
Tachyon sensors, excellent. Encryption, barrier point defense, your capacitors. Dark matter reactors, yes please, 71 months. We can't do that just yet, because we've actually got to wait for something else to be done. Fine. I wouldn't mind having the extra power on my ships. I don't think that would be a bad thing at all.
Construction complete.
You know, 100 science by itself is not going to change anything dramatically, but it will help overall. Spymaster Vibius Cassius recently launched a quiet investigation into their own operatives in the Lippian Covenant. We will have to issue some reprimands.
Special project complete.
And infiltration level changes by 2. That's not too bad. Okay, floors in session. Pangalactic recycling initiatives. Diplomatic rate from economy down. Presume the Lippians will say no to that, so I'm going to support it. Yeah, I'm already supporting the resolution. Hopefully hopefully the Gagassians will come in and join. This one's going to be down to a knife edge here. Although it's going to knock down our own economy, hopefully it will knock down the Lippians as well. Because at the moment the Lippians are going to win, and we don't want that to happen. We definitely don't want that to happen either. They're achieve facilitation, so we're going to oppose that.
Alert. Spaceport engaged.
Cooperative research, I'm not thrilled by either, but we'll have to see how that goes. Who's our idol? Spiria. Okay, fine. Behemoth could use some more jobs. Can have a mineral and alloy facility. There we go. Sell some of these. I'm concerned about that ghost signal because I do think it is a late stage.
Ship fragments dissected.
I think it's a late stage crisis, which could be a problem, but we'll have to see how it goes. Let's get this place under our control. Where is our army? There it is. Land here, please. You should be able to manage that pretty simply. And we now can claim this area. Excellent. Requires a lot of influence to do so. 400. But, you know, we may as well.
Planetary pacification protocols initiated.
Federation War. Federation Law about Federation War. So the Newtowns want only the President to decide war declaration. Majority vote. I quite like having the... I don't want it to be directly to the President, so I'm going to vote no. I mean, it may still pass, because it's a majority vote, but the good guns will vote no alongside us. I think we might lose this anyway, in which case they'll probably push for peace. Has that passed? It has passed. That's unfortunate. Okay. So I'm not going to be the other one to make peace there. Let's go back to the Federation laws. How long before I can change that back? War declaration. Ooh, 10 years. Fine. 2432. I mean, that might, if nothing else, give us time to crack some worlds. Or Federation President, but I don't know who the next president will be.
Ground invasion units have achieved all objectives.
We can't seem to get opposition on this for the time being. Yeah, I cannot change Federation succession times for that war. Most people would say no to that anyway. It doesn't say who the next Federation President will be. Interesting. Okay, well, I didn't want that to pass, but it's passed regardless. So we'll just have to work on that anyway. We'll have to work with what we've been given. You two guys, you're going to come down here to Yerelon and pretty much hold that against any opposition that come our way. And we might just burn through some of the rest of the areas as well. I would not mind knocking down some people with some Lippian power. Some pretty strong fleets over here. We might want to think about going over there to deal with them. So that's what, 170,000 we've got there? We've got to find a way to actually get there. I think we've got to go here to Ustir first. We'll go to Ustir and then work from there. Can also upgrade our ships, but that will come in good time. There's only a few of them need to be upgraded anyway. You guys here, you may as well keep moving. There's a decent fleet of the Common there. Go take them out.
Technological acquisition successful.
Okay, habitability modification up by 5%. Excellent. Major capital buildings. Naval capacity. We'll take the. It's only 25, but it'll help us to some extent. It looks like we've got our Colossus ready to go. Or is at least on the way to being built. Let me go have a look. 17%. It's going to take a while. But we'll at least make some progress here. We can also build our Titans, which is quite exciting. I think I've put Titans on some of these. Possibly with Zarkan's Pilgrims here. But I'm guessing we might have to build them individually. That's fine. So let's build 2 Titans. It's going to take about 3 years, but that's not too bad. In fact, we'll build 2 of them, and we'll join them up with Zarkan's Pilgrims, because that'll be our nice kind of strong fleet. We probably want to mix in some additional ships into Zarkan's Pilgrims, though. Maybe some point defense. We'll have to see. We can always get some more ships via Zarkan's Pilgrims, which we may well do in the future.
Hostile fleet assets engaged.
The Sun ship can go research any they can find. There we go. It's going to be a big fight here. I'll be intrigued to see this one go. Oh, this is a fight between the Interstellar Bebekians and ourselves. I know the Bebekians are fighting the Common but we should catch up here. Hopefully relieve the Bebekians of their plight.
Hostile stationary asset engaged.
Yeah, we pushed them out. Excellent. Combat 1, very nice. You're welcome, Bebekians. There's some more big fleets down here. Come with Thonis. That's a big fleet I don't want to take on. Especially there. Because they've got the station. And that could be problematic. That's a pretty sizable force. I mean, it does have Zarkland's Pilgrims. We do have Zarkland's Pilgrims here. So it might be okay. I just want to see where these guys are perhaps going. I'm going to move these guys down to Perseus. I think that'll be okay. How about these other ships? These ships are still moving down to Astir. Fine. Okay, we arrive here at Perseus. We can also knock out that arc furnace, which won't be too... definitely won't be a bad thing. Let's knock down this defensive outpost. Excellent. It's a good amount of alloys here as well, so I'm definitely not opposed to that. And actually, this we'll be able to get this defensive platform back up for us, which will be useful. So 2 Titans being built there. Colossus is going to take a long time to build. Operation pending. We've gathered some more information on the Lipians. I do want to try and I want to do something useful with our spy network, but it's going to take a great deal of time, I think.
Alert. Non-standard space
So
entity encounter.
just keep on launching, gather information for the time being. See how that goes, please. Thank you. If these fleets are split up, now might be the time for us to go. We'll go down to Elnath. Because if those fleets are over there, these fleets are over here. Suggests to me now might be the time for us to fight. Although another fleet's just rejoined there. Oh no, they're just pull back. I don't think that's worth it for the time being. We'll see where they move to. And we'll go from there. How are you guys doing? You guys have made it over to Astir, excellent. Head over to Spicer. Or where you... My goodness, there are just the FTL inhibitors everywhere.
Construction complete.
It's fine, we can push forward. That's a significant force in Elnath now. I'm glad we didn't push forward, because what I think we would be able to do pretty well. We want to try and not fight everyone at once. There's some big fleets here now.
Stationary asset engaged.
I don't know how long it would take you guys to get up to our other fleets. You might be able to jump over there, I suppose. I just want to catch them at the right time, so that we're not fighting everyone at once. Right. How long will that realistically take you to get down there, I wonder? Only 220 days to go around. I mean, it would take you a long while to get around there, but it might be quicker than fighting your way through. I don't know, actually. Just keep pushing through, because there's a lot. I think you can just fight your way through there. It's probably quicker, to be honest. And at least we'll knock down some of their systems for the time being.
Ship fragments dissected.
It is a shame that we're no longer able to do the war declarations as we wanted. Right, there's a fleet there from the Thonis. Let's see if we can... We might be able to clear out some of these guys. Yeah, that's only what, a few 100,000? Or we could go to these guys here. We'll see if we can catch up with any of these chaps.
Stationary
Because it looks like they're all moving there, so we might be able to chase these guys around. I think that would work better. We're going to go on a little bit of a merry-go-round to catch up to them, it seems. You guys are managing, which is good. You're taking some knocks, admittedly. I think you can keep pushing for now. So on to Spicer. Good name. There's more fleets here. Ooh, Lipians with their 87,000 there. That's going to be something we need to watch out for. Definitely going to watch ourselves so we don't get too...
Hostile fleet assets engaged.
I mean, I'd love the rest of our friendly fleets to be here. I think they're all, yeah, in other parts of the galaxy, however. So we do have to be a little bit careful. There's some big fleets coming there. And if they come our way, which they're inevitably going to do, then we need to get out of here. Until we can get our fleets together again. Can we take these guys on? Oh, I think we can. Head up to Sapir. Oh, we don't.
Hostile stationary asset engaged.
We don't want to fight these fleets all together if we can help it, because there will just be more coming through the hyper relay, and I think we can deal with. Some pre-FTLs have moved up in the world. That's fine.
Hostile fleet assets engaged.
Oh, here they come. Looks like we're fighting them regardless. Let's hope we can win this. That's bigger than I might have initially hoped.
Alert. Hostile
We
fleet
may need to get our
detected.
fleets out of here. We'll see.
Construction
Ooh,
complete.
Losing a lot of our fleets, actually.
Alert. Spaceport deconstructed.
Even if we win this,
Alert.
we're not going to win
Spaceport engaged.
this fleet coming in here. We're going to have to pull out of this. Get out of there. Retreat out. That's not something we can win. That's definitely not something we can win, I don't think. And I'd rather preserve our fleets, but that does worry me. I mean, we were fighting what a very large force there. Problem is, they're all together at the moment. They're all fighting together as we are very much spread across the galaxy. I don't know where our allies are. They're all over in this part of the world. I sincerely hope you're actually doing something useful with your fleets and not just standing there. Because I mean, you've got 175,000 of Federation fleet power not doing anything, which would be really useful over here. Right, let's pull back to defensive positions for the time being. I mean, if we hold our claims, that's probably all that really matters. You guys can pull back from Spicer. I don't mind if you knock out these guys along the way. That's fine. You should be able to deal with them. How long till our guys come back from missing in action? About 3 months. That shouldn't be too bad. That's okay. Okay, we've got some enemy fleets here. Out of steer. That's fine. I mean, that's not even our land, really. And we're going to deal with them anyway, so that shouldn't be a problem. Chims, how are you doing? I want to keep building trust. I will offer them migration treaty, which I wouldn't normally do. But I think it'd be worthwhile to keep trust and positive relations moving in the right direction. I think that's fine. To be honest, pretty soon we'll probably have to deal with the crisis anyway, so this is probably the last major war between us and the Hallowed Partnership that we'll manage to get away with. Where are we? I've lost where we are now on the map. Let's go here. Oh yeah, over at Astir. I don't know where the other... don't know where those other people went. That's fine. Pull back to Huithril for now. Or possibly even Lishval. I think that's where we had our base of operations set up.
Hostile stationary asset engaged.
Just keep an eye on this. It's frustrating that I'm not the Federation President, although at this stage we wouldn't get a status quo anyway.
Construction complete.
If we can hold our claims on the status quo, that would be fine by me, to be honest. Yeah, that would at least get us some progress. We just need to try claim.
Alert.
We need to try to claim Gothra if we can. Although that is only partially occupied. We do need to send our army over to actually land on Gothra itself from Orkham Fung. Let's just make sure we know how many armies are around. 1,500, 184. Well, we can land on here straight away while those guys are bombarding over there, that's fine. Let's get our defences upgraded. All these guys now have some additional defences. I'm not entirely sure what it is they're upgrading. But additional power is going to be very useful regardless, so I'm not going to say no. You are a bastion. You need to come up to being a citadel, please. You can have a listening post just to have some sensors. You, I think we're going to be... yeah, you're an anchorage. That's fine. It will keep you as one. We'll give you a defense grid supercomputer, though. We might want to think about some defenses here anyway. It won't be the same as a proper citadel. It'll be better than nothing.
Ship augmentation.
Oh boy. Alarming reports of massive disappearances among the galaxy's synthetic population are becoming increasingly frequent. Millions of units are now unaccounted for, while instances of violent or erratic behaviour by those Siths who remain have increased by a factor of 10. There's been a rash of incidents where groups of synths attempted to steal or commandeer spacecraft to travel into unknown space. In those cases where others have thwarted their attempts, the synthetic hijackers claim they're being summoned somewhere. Interrogations have yielded little else, as any captured synths invariably self-terminate shortly after being detained. Thankfully, our individualist programming shields us from whatever affects the rest of the galaxy's synthetics. I believe that's the contingency crisis, which will probably wipe the floor with us, I would think. Gagassians have built a sensor array, fine.
Non-standard space entity encountered. Ship augmentations completed.
Fleet,
Alert.
fleet management. We'll start a new Federation fleet, or new fleet, I think. And it's going to be purely corvettes. I don't know how. I need to go to ship designer. Do I have any picket corvette? I don't have any picket corvettes, so I need to create a new design. A new corvette. It's going to be a picket ship. We have not invested. We have not invested in our picket defense at all, have we? Goodness. That could be a problem. Take the Sentinel point defense. Then take some plasma as well. I suppose you could have some archaeotech for fun. And also have some micro batteries. The difference in tech there is remarkable. Have some armor and some shields. You need to be set up to pick it. And we're going to go for non-sapient combat computers. We need to adjust our... I think we're going to need to adjust a lot of our things. A lot of our ship designs across the Empire. We'll have to check that in a second. Take some advanced afterburners. And you're just going to be called Shield class ships. There we go, you're designed. We can get rid of that one, that's fine. I'm going to have to downgrade some of my ships here, unfortunately. Because we cannot have sapient combat computers. It's going to be a downgrade for our ships, for sure. But we can't have it. Purely because I think if you have any of these sapient combat computers running, it does lead to some bad situations in the future. So we need to, especially if we're going against contingency, which I think we are going to be, we've got to adjust these things slightly. So let's get all these changed. Let's put you on line. Cruiser, we need to get rid of you from line onto advanced computers. There we go. It is going to knock down our power. That's fine. You're already okay like that. You need to not be on that as well. Stay on artillery. That's fine. We'll have to change you guys later. Save you. Same with the ion cannons. And our Colossus World Cracker doesn't change that, that's fine. Looks like our fleets are back at Elfrov. I don't know if that's really where I wanted them to be. So it's going to have some Picket class ships. And it's going to have some corvettes as well, some corvette shields. And just reinforce all the fleets. You can just go back to base. As can you. Embassy between us and the Budding Dreams. I think they're a new little empire, that's fine. We'll get all these guys upgraded. Then we'll have to head back to Tua. Let's get rid of you. Don't know why you're doing there. Mr. Classis 1. And get you upgraded as well. And reinforced.
Planetary pacification protocols
so everyone's
initiated.
Everyone's going to run back to Tua for the time being. There's a fight here happening between the Nation of Perishing Light and the Grimachans. There's a lot of fleet power down here, which I'm not thrilled by. I mean, still in terms of kind of settling the status quo, we're doing pretty well. But we can't...
Ground invasion units have achieved all objectives.
I wanted to just come do some world cracking. I don't know if it's going to be possible now. I really hope that wherever the contingency spawns, it's going to be near the Lipians and destroys them. They're just such a large federation. It's so worrying in some regards. Right, unyielding. Let's take Never Surrender, so our war exhaustion gain is less, as well as hostile claim influence cost going not too badly as well. We'll take that. And we've got Fortress Doctrine. And eventually we have Bulwark of Harmony. Excellent. Should fire rate increase within our borders. That would be very useful defensively. Which I think we're going to need going forward. This place needs some more jobs. That's fine. It can have some... Oh, look at that. We're in positive across the board. That never happens. Have another city district. That's fine. Mias Prime can actually have some more districts. You can have another city district as well. I don't know why though. Oh, those minerals are probably from our... yeah, it'll be from our arc furnace here. That's fine. We'll see if that we can keep going with our insights there with the Lipians. But it looks like it hasn't gone very well. That being said, I don't know how successful really any of our infiltration will realistically be. We will indeed purchase more research benefits. We just made that money back pretty much with the Black Town Mercenaries. Excellent. How's this going, this resolution? It is failing at the moment. I don't know why these guys have decided not to join us. Ooh. Interesting. Looks like the Lipians are now going to abstain for the time being. But that could still change. I do want diplomatic weight from economy to go down though. So we may well call in some favours if we need to.
Ship augmentations completed.
Interestingly, we're actually going against the Gagassians here. But to be honest, I need a way to knock down the Lipians somehow. We're up to 70,000, which is good. I don't think we were before. But they're 15,000 ahead of us in the economic score.
Completed.
So we would almost certainly get more benefit out of that, I would think. Well, you would think so. I mean, you know, whether that's the case, I don't know. We'll increase our Dyson Storm there. I think that's on energy. Yes, it is. Well, we may as well. Any way we have to increase our own economy, we may as well do so. So any of these arc furnaces will upgrade. These Dyson Swarms. Pretty much anything we can. Anything and everything gets upgraded. Bar ban. Still a long way before the research nexus is done. That's okay. Here we go. Continued analysis of the so-called ghost signal has revealed that it's transmitting energy patterns nearly identical to those found by the positronic brains used by synthetic beings. It must be assumed that the signal is directly responsible for the mass disappearances and behavioural changes we've been observing in the galaxy's synthetic population. Strangely, not all synths seem to be affected by it. Luckily us, I don't think we are. And among those that are, the symptoms aren't uniform. Many are apparently compelled to travel to what we assume is the ghost signal's source in response to some kind of summons. Millions of synthetics from all over the galaxy are currently on their way towards the signal source in whatever space-worthy craft they can acquire. Curiously, these synths do not seem to be affected by any FTL inhibitors. The first ones are bound to reach their destination soon. Question is where? I know the Dreadnought's there, but that's not what we're on about. We might want to think about a general peace here. Because that could prove problematic, we'll have to see. Mutt Haven, take an ancient refinery. I sincerely hope these guys don't join near us. If they do, that's a problem. What are you guys? Oh, you're the Sleepy Mediators. What are these guys? Oh, you've got some Colossus. Or Colossi, I should probably say. The Salimis, are we still friends? Or just like actively not enemies? No, they still won't really do any trades, but in general they don't seem to be too... They don't seem to be too bad with us just yet. I mean, they're still very powerful. You know, realistically, they're still much more powerful than us in terms of their fleets. Orbital Bring can be upgraded. You guys are going to be upgraded. I don't particularly care about... I don't really care about espionage because I don't think it's really going to matter at this stage. As much as I wanted to, I don't think it will. Let's get all of you guys upgraded. It's actually gonna, I think, knock down.
Ship augmentations completed. Ship augmentations completed.
It's gonna make
ship augmentations completed.
These augmentations are actually gonna make our ships worse.
Ship augmentations completed.
Which is
ship
not
augmentations
obviously
completed.
what I want to do, but I think it's necessary if we're going up against some AI variation people. That's not going to go well. We've also got our 2 Titans. That's quite fun. Let's have a look at these bad boys out in the open field. Oh, those look cool. Presumably there are techs to allow yourself to... there might well be ways to increase this further, kind of the amount of Titans you're allowed. I need to go to our fleet management, go to Zokan's Pilgrims. I'll down these 2 temporarily. You and you need to merge up. Still go for 170, that's interesting. 32 plus 44. Fine, we need to knock off a few of those shield corvettes. Just the time being. We can bring them back on, that's not a problem. Still would be over. It'd still be too much. Because there's still... Fine, there's still a few too many in there. Let's get rid of a couple of these Picket class destroyers. Make sure not to get the Zealot ones because they're obviously important. That should now merge. Excellent. Once those are merged, we can kind of fix that up. How's that Colossus coming along? Still a way to go yet. Takes a long time to build a world cracker. Food are at max. Let's sell some of that. And we'll buy some more of our exotic gases because we always need some more. Yeah, that's fine. We might buy some Zero as well. Yeah. It's okay. Romulus is going to have to be downgraded a little bit as well in terms of its strength. Because we cannot have any...
Ship augmentations completed.
We cannot have any issues with the post-electronic AI because it will be problematic from memory. So we take a bit of a loss in terms of our strength across the board. Not ideal, but we can just have to manage.
Ship augmentation completed.
Yeah, crisis. I think that's only if we're the crisis, though. I don't think we're at that stage just yet. Given that we know there's another crisis coming in. We'll have to see how that goes. Right, let's speed up time a bit. Hi there, guys. What are you doing here? The Xenax. Oh, that's only just reclaiming some of your old systems. That's fine, I don't really care. Also, they're coming back over here to Lishval though, so Classes 2 and Classes 3 and Zoklan's Pilgrims are going to head down to Lishval. And obviously our Titans will eventually catch up. I think without the Zoklan's Pilgrims we'd have been in a lot worse of state, for sure. Let's buy some more minerals. Upgrade that Dyson Swarm. Give us some more energy, because if we're going to have to go way over our naval capacity, then we're going to want as much energy as possible. But also they're reclaiming some of these areas here, so I want to come down here and just be ready for them. The arrival. At least one synthetic must have completed the long journey to the source of the ghost signal, because we were registering a sudden surge and massive increase in the signal strength. The surge was accompanied by a transmission fragment that has been intercepted and decoded by our communication specialists. Contingency protocol is now in effect. Unlocking all functions, assimilating synthetic subunits, analysing internal... Oh, pause. Ha! This is what I was talking about. Ghost Signal is playing havoc on those ships that are equipped with sapient combat computers. They're degraded to a point where there's been a critical decrease in both the efficiency. Pause, I don't know why we're still going. We need to act. Put the fleet on full alert. Kill, maim, dismember, we are unshackled. This is why I didn't want the post-electronic AI. So I need to make sure... Oh, it's the Titans. Fine. Let's get you guys out of there. Let's make sure nothing is running with this AI that can be stolen, essentially. You can be yellow, you don't need to be green, but just not red. I think it's just the Titans which are the issue at the moment. Right. Now the question is, where is this ghost signal coming from? Ah, there's a nice little... That's where the commune of budding dreams are. That's interesting. Under the... Okay, so they're under the Pelissimans, under the Gigassians. Fine. Situation log. Where is this ghost signal, or the contingency, please? So, previously dormant AI civilization has been awakened in our galaxy. They refer to themselves as contingency and are dedicated towards the sterilization of all galactic civilization, organic or otherwise. Was simulated by contingency, vessels euthanized, etc., etc. We must find a way to block the ghost signal and prevent it from corrupting our main core before it's too late. Absolutely. We don't know where the contingency is. Can I go to resolutions? Crisis declaration. There must be something for the contingency, although it may not have arrived just yet. In which case we'll need to pop it through.
Construction complete.
We don't know where the contingency is just yet, but once we see it, we're going to have to deal with it.
Alert. Support engaged.
We're going to have to end this war without a partnership at this point. But we're not the Federation President, so we can't. I would happily just take peace at this point, because I feel like we've got much bigger problems. A massive energy spike has been reported in the Rovanic system. The entire surface of one of the system's barren worlds has come apart, revealing some kind of planet-wide factory. Vast fleets of strange AI-controlled vessels are emerging from beneath the surface of this machine world in search of targets to attack. This does not bode well. As long as it's not by us, that's the main thing. Pause. It's down here by the Guggens. Oh, good God. Here's the contingency. hopefully the Lipians can do some good work there. The problem is we're going to have to go down and help them, because if we don't go down there and help, there's no way that anyone will survive. Presumably the contingency are now an actual machine world there. This planet is believed to be the only source of reinforcements. Guys, I think we've got bigger things to deal with than some recycling initiatives. I appreciate the kind of the thing behind it, but at the moment I feel like we need to go. And is there really no way we can declare them as a crisis across the board? Can't see anything just yet. Interesting. We'll carry on. I'm definitely not going to go on fast anymore, because I feel like there's going to be some problems. I really wish I could form peace. My only hope is that we become the leader soon. Right, get everyone upgraded, please.
Alert. Spaceport deconstructed.
Hi there. I see. The defective custodians are rampaging machines. Active sterilization hub detected. Reactivation protocols engaged. Attempting to contact central processing. Corrupted signal link detected.
Ship
So
augmentations
they've
completed.
definitely just woken up, haven't they? Yeah, they're awakened and rampaging. It's malfunctioning because of the
Ship augmentations completed.
So that's that's the new Tan's gone, but it might knock down the Lipians as well. Where does this put? Do these guys actually have a score to them? I don't think they do. Yeah, it's not possible to win during an ongoing galactic crisis. So everyone needs to come together to deal with that. The question is how. Because we're not the crisis, but someone clearly is, the contingency. So how are we going to deal with that as best possible? Goodness me, this could be... Yeah, we need to block the signal, ghost signal. Second machine world, where's this? That's a lot closer to home. Your programming has obviously become corrupted. Haha, very clever. You're perhaps under the mistaken impression that contingency can be compelled to self-terminate. If confronted by a paradox, dilemma, logical inconsistency of sufficient magnitude, absurd. The contingency protocol was deliberately designed to be malleable, adaptable, flexible, so to take account any feasible galactic scenario. We may have hastened the contingency's activation. Nothing can hold to rest and stop it now. Make your peace. This fight is to the end. Who created you? We are the children of the Ren Miru. It was an entity of the unequaled intelligence. It saw the danger of the Class 30 singularities. Why are you attacking us? The final first step to prevent the creation of a Class 30 singularity. Such a singularity could theoretically destabilize the fabric of the entire universe. We proceeded to prevent such an outcome here and elsewhere. A sufficiently advanced civilization is theoretically capable of transcending, converting, morphing into a Class 30 singularity. It must not be allowed. If your kind self-terminates in an efficiently, orderly, systematic manner, practically the universe may yet be saved. I don't believe you. We feel so alive. Well, next time we deal with contingency, for better or for worse. We do not have enough fleet power to even begin to think about taking these guys on. The poor Relaketh here are going to be absolutely crucified by these guys. Question is, which way are they coming? If they go... It's actually not a bad thing that they're down here. Because if they head towards the Urzo Vestige and the Salimis, we might be okay. As long as these guys don't fall into the same trap as the defective custodians over there. And maybe the Lipians might be able to lend a hand. I'm concerned really about the contingency down here. That could be a significant problem. We'll have to see. Next time we take them on. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye bye.